So welcome everyone to today's tutorial for Don't Cry by Guns N' Roses. And this is going to be based on the version that I have here on the channel. And I play it with my fingers. So you can use a pick if you want to. It'll be the same picking, same way. But I'm going to show you how to do it using your fingers, finger picking. And my guitar is tuned down a half a step, just like the original song is tuned down a half a step. I think every Guns N' Roses song is tuned down half a step, actually. So let's get right into it. We're going to start with an A minor chord. So I'll put the chord diagrams, tabs as usual, but I will still go through the chords with you in case it's your first time with these chords. So A minor is the muted 6th string, open 5th string, 4th string, 2nd fret, 3rd finger, 3rd string, 2nd fret, 2nd finger, and 2nd string, 1st fret, 1st finger, and bottom string, 1st string stays open. And then you pick right down the chords. When I put my fingers on the strings, I usually almost always have my 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th fingers, index, middle ring, and pinky, on the bottom 4 strings, lined right up, and then I use my thumb on the 5th and 6th string. This is pretty much how it goes, unless with little variations. So we start with the open 5th string, so you play 5, you play 5, 4, 3, and then 1 with the pinky. You skip the 2nd string the first time down, so 5, 4, 3, 1. So 5, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. If you're using the pick, you just do the same way. Alternate picking, of course, right? And then you switch to a D minor chord. So D minor is an open 4th string. You don't play the 5th or 6th string. Open 4th string, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 1st string. So 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You just play right up and down the strings, each string right in a row. So 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you come to a G chord. The G chord, and the first time around I don't play the 1st finger, so I just put it on anyway, just play a full G chord. Full G chord is going to be 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, the 3rd and 4th strings stay open, then 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and pinky finger on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. And then I just skip the 5th string, and you just play down and up from those strings exactly in a row again. So 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So. Like that. So if you notice on the first 2 chords, there's a little bit of a hang on the first note. It's like. So I'll play it real slow for you. Okay, so that's up to the G. Then you bring your 2nd finger, it's like a top of a G chord, just move down one string with both fingers. So bring your 2nd finger to the 3rd fret of the 5th string and your 1st finger to the 2nd fret of the 4th string. And then you pick 5, 4, 3, so. And then take your 1st finger and move it up to the 5th string on the 2nd fret and play 5, 4, 3 again. So 4th and 3rd strings stay open. So like this. But slowly. And then you come right down 3 more notes. So you go 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, and then open 5th string. And play those notes right in a row. And when you hit that A, that open fifth string, that's the first note of coming back to the A minor. Okay? So like this, real slow. Like that, okay? So I'll play the whole thing for you slowly now. This is the intro, but it's going to be the verse as well. Once you do this, you know most of the song. So slowly now. Okay, it comes right back to the A minor. Such a beautiful, beautiful chord progression. It's so simple chord progression, but very, very beautiful. Great notes, beautiful notes. So what it does is it plays through that twice for the intro, like this. Then, when it comes to the G this time, it goes. So you just play the same thing, G. You play the sixth string, fourth string, third string, and then the first and second strings together, so. And let those strings ring, so. And then he comes up top to the second fret on the sixth string and goes right up chromatically. So the second fret, third fret, fourth fret, and fifth fret. And that's the A, so it comes right to the A to start again, so it goes. And then I just smack it and slide down, so. Okay, so. Like that. So it goes. And then it goes right into the verse there. Okay, so just trying to mimic the electric guitar in the real song. So whole intro now. Talk to me softly. Don't cry. It's all the same, so it plays the same exact thing. And you know, I know how you feel inside. I've been there before. Something has changed inside you, and don't you know? And then the last time, that's the whole verse, same thing as the intro. And then when it comes down, when it goes, instead of going to an A note, instead of playing the open fifth string, you play it the same way. And when you play third fret on the fifth string, then second fret on the fifth string, instead of coming to the open A and coming back to the A minor, you go to an F chord because it switches to the chorus. And don't you cry tonight. And don't you cry tonight. And don't you cry tonight. There's a heaven above you, baby. And don't you cry tonight. So you can pick it or you can strum it. So I'll show you how I'm going to do it. So, don't you cry tonight. So you can always play around with it and change it however you like, because there's so many ways to play everything. You can mess around with the finger picking and play it a different way if you like. The way I play it is I strum it. Okay, so I come right to the F chord. Okay, and when So the basic strumming for it is down, 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 up. So it's like down, then a pause, a little break, and then down, down, up. So like this. That's the way I strum it. There's a little different way to play it. You can play it a lot of different ways if you listen to the chord progression, listen to the song. And this is the way I play it when I'm singing it, but basically pretty much because it's a lot easier to sing it over it. And then when we come to the solo part, I play it a little different, so I'll show you that as well. But for the chorus, I go, and then to a G, A minor. Same strumming, just like that. So, but just like that. F, G, A minor. And then the A minor, I play a little bit, you put the little notes in that are in the song. So the way I do that is I go down, 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 up, and then I pull my first finger off of the first fret on the second string and hammer that on. Strike it down and hammer it on. So down, hammer it on, strike down again. And then I put my pinky on the third fret of the second string. So down, hammer on your first finger, strike again, and then you can just go up and down. So, and then the pinky on the third fret. Two more strokes on the pinky, and then you can do two ways. You can either take the pinky off and strike the A minor again, or you can just take your hand off and strike the strings where they are, and that gives you time to switch to the F chord. If you want to do it that way, it sounds right, it sounds good. So, like this. And I'm just taking my hand off and striking up, okay? So, like this. Okay. So I'll play that real slowly for you now. So G, A minor, and then after that part it goes to a C, and it's going down those notes that it went down before. So it goes. And you can just strike each chord twice if you want to, like that, or you can kind of strum them. So you could play them once. Like that. So this is the way I do it. So I go down, down, up, like down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, and it comes back. Same thing as before. G. That last time that it comes to the A minor, it just strikes the A minor and holds it. So the chords for coming down are C, which you probably already know, but it's third finger on the third fret of the fifth string, second finger on the second fret of the fourth string, open third string, first finger on the first fret of the second string, and open first string. Down, down, up. And for that one, you take off your third finger, bring your second finger up to the second fret of the fifth string, so up one string, and just leave the other strings open. You can keep everything open, but I don't keep the sixth string open, so. You want to hear that bass note strong, so. Then the A minor again, G, F. And it comes right back into the part again, so G, A minor. And it holds the A minor there. And then you take your finger off of the first first fret of the second string, strike it down and hammer it on. So it goes, and you can do that. You can strike it or you can just pick it. So I go like this when I play it. I just pick the second string with it open and then hammer my first finger on, and then I put my pinky finger on the third fret of the sixth string and bend it like this. And come right back into because that's kind of what the song sounds like. So hammer on your first finger, bring your pinky to the third fret of the sixth string and bend like that. So I'll play the whole part for you now. So. Starts over again. So when you're coming down these chords here, usually what I do, because the bass line is what makes it sound like it's descending, you can do a whole G chord. You can do that if you want to. So like that. The way I usually play it, honestly, because I'm playing it automatically as we're as we're talking. And I noticed that for ease of switching chords, because you're going to be having all the chords in this type of position, like an A, C, A minor, F, they're all in this position. G chord is the only one that switches. So you can, some people play a G chord like this with your pinky down there. You can do that if you want to put in the high note. Or what I usually do is I just mute the bottom string with my skin of my hand, and I just put on the top fingers of the G chord, but in a C-type position. So the second finger on the second fret, the third finger on the third fret, like that. And I just emphasize the bass notes, because that's what we're listening to. Listen to the bass notes descend, right? And you can't even tell, right? And you come to the F chord. So you can do it that way as well. The only part that's a little different is when he sings the second verse, right? He goes, give me a kiss before you tell me goodbye. And please don't take it so hard now. Please don't take it so bad. I'll still be thinking of you and the times we had, baby. So like that. When he does that part, you pick it a little bit different. So the way when he sings that, each chord gets held a little bit longer. So instead of being like, so when he does that part, he goes, and the times we see, it's like when you're descending during the chorus, right? So he adds that into the verse of that part. So it's the same chords, C, moving the second finger to the second fret of the fifth string, the A minor, G, and F. Same thing, but this is how I pick it. I go like that. So just 5, 4, 3, 2. That's all on each chord. So it gives you a little more time in the singing part. So. So the G would just be same picking, except you're bringing your thumb on the sixth string. You're playing 6, 4, 3, 2 instead of 5, 4, 3, 2, but going straight down the chord. So like that. And the times we had, baby. And then it goes to the F. And don't you cry tonight. And it goes right into the chorus, right? So, and the times we had, baby. And don't you cry tonight. Same thing, right? And it goes right into the chorus. And that's pretty much the whole song. The only thing I wanted to show you that I do a little different is the solo version, the solo part. And if you want to see someone play it like with a little bit of trying to put all the notes in of the solo, there's a guy, Yoni Schlesinger, I think his name is. If you can figure out how to spell that. But if you type in Yoni, like guitar, it'll come right up. I think he's like he's been on here forever, you know, and he has a ton of covers and stuff. But he has it where he does kind of like tries to put the notes in for the solo. I prefer to just play the solo. It feels like more full and unbroken to me. That's just the way I like to do it. But his sounds great. If you do want to check that out and try to figure that out, feel free. I think he has tutorials and stuff for everything. So check it out if you want. But the way I do it is, when I come to the chorus, I go, and don't you cry tonight. That's how it builds up to the solo. It's hitting the A minor. And that's pretty much the way I play the solo. You can mess around with it, do a little different strumming pattern, emphasize different notes and stuff. I usually just play it harder, you know, and make it sound louder. And you can also just like stop and you can pick those notes for when you're descending those chords from the C to the A minor, G, F, like that. And so you can go like, you can do that again. So you can always mess around and make up your own little version make the solo sound a little different. But that's pretty much what I do, is just strum the chorus like that and just do it harder, right? So that's the whole song. And if you have any questions, if I missed anything, you have any questions, anything you didn't understand clearly, let me know. If there's anything else you want to see on the channel, then let me know, all right? So until next time, enjoy and have fun practicing. See you next time.